Welcome to Christianity Original. In this session, we are going to discuss Sheol and Hades, translators gone rogue, under the Hell series. The theme text is found in Job 14:13. "Oh, that thou wouldest hide me in Sheol." What really is hell in the Old Testament? Translators of the King James Bible rendered the Hebrew word Sheol as the below words in English. Grave 31 times, pit 3 times, hell 31 times. They translated Sheol as grave and pit when it was to be the resting place for good people, but rendered the same word as hell when referring to a bad person. Could we look at a couple examples? Well, in Job 14:12-13, it says, "Oh, that thou wouldest hide me in the grave, Sheol, until thy wrath be past, that thou wouldest appoint me a set time and remember me." Here, upright Job pleads God to hide from his pain in Sheol, to wait asleep until the day of resurrection. It sure would be bizarre for anyone to pray to God to be sent to hell, so translators used the word grave. But in Psalms 86:13, we see the same translators translating the same Sheol as hell because it is used in a negative sense. "Thou hast deliverest my soul from the lowest hell," or Sheol. Scholars see this as a grave error, or rather a hell of an error, should we say, on the translator's part. Grave is the right word in all cases. Any Hebrew expert would confirm Sheol is grave or pit. So, what kind of place is Sheol? The Bible actually describes Sheol. It's portrayed not as a place of torture, but quite the opposite. In Job 10:21, it says, "Sheol is not a place of raging fire, it's rather a state of darkness." Or in Psalms 115:17 and 88:11-12, it's not a place of agony or suffering, but rather in each case, the context describes Sheol as a place or condition of silence. And in Ecclesiastes 9:10, it says, "There is no work nor device nor knowledge in the grave whither thou goest." The New Testament is in Greek. What about hell in its books? What is Greek for Sheol? The Greek translation of the Old Testament, the Septuagint, renders Sheol as Hades. The New Testament writers confirm that. For example, in Acts 2:27, in the NASB, it says, "You will not abandon my soul to Hades." It is a quote from Psalm 16:10, "You will not abandon my soul to Sheol." But some Bible translators let their bias mislead them to translate Hades as hell in verses like Luke 10:15. There are 10 such occurrences in total. Example, "And thou, Capernaum, which art exalted to heaven, shall be thrust down to hell," or Hades. Why were these English translators biased, mistranslating the same word into different things? Well, King James Version, one of the famous translations, was done in 1611 AD. By then, pagan hell theories had settled into Christianity over the course of the Dark Ages, more on the history later, and the translators believed them. That bias made them mistranslate even as their scholarly minds knew Sheol and Hades clearly meant grave. This bias affected other English translations in varying degrees, based on the level of integrity of the translators. Some reputed translations, like the Young Living Translation, Weymouth, or Rotherham's, avoided any bias. Not even once does the word hell appear in them. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and head over to ChristianityOriginal.com for more content. Link in the description.